I was watching this webcam, and then I saw this couple of I saw actually sight spaceship, and I went through the pictures, and we're gonna see it together today. But this is where I usually watch. You see here, this is 1st of April today. This is live 19:00 p.m. See the seconds 57:58. So yeah, so here I was watching, and here where I saw it, it went like this. Here I need to put some. This goes from here, goes to the horizon, and it comes to this place. Spot. This is a church. I talked about this one before. A church, maybe Gothic church. Um I don't remember what's name, but talked about it in previous video. In a previous video, this one here, and sometimes it goes straight up from here. It goes up, the whole across the whole screen. So why I do that? I don't know. And how I know it's spaceship, not something else, because been watching this for 3 years, 4 years. Started 2022, and it's been ongoing since then. So yeah, let's begin. So remember I was showing these ones lately. Starting, yeah, these guys you have seen. Yeah, starting from here. These guys you have seen. Still fascinated. This is the first what we saw. Uh, why I talk like that? Even we talked about 3 years, because I was talking about the webcam, and then we changed the location, and then it was dark. And when it was dark, I thought, okay, we lost the location. They have moved the webcam, and then we cannot see nothing. And people will go on and will say, "Oh, remember this guy was talking about this Nibiru here and Nibiru there, and this guy he stopped." Please like and share. So here what you're seeing. You're seeing all these ones. So yeah, now, but of course, it just change the location further away, and it was one night, first night when after the change came, and it was dark. It was raining, maybe clouds. I don't know, but it's very hard to cover this up. Even you need to have a lot of clouds. But in the morning and in the evening, when the sun is almost near, then it is easy to cover it with clouds. But not in the middle of the night because of it's very bright. And the clouds test, we made it. This is it. The cloud test. You see here. We went through the cover. This is what I was talking about. So that was some kind of discovery. And this, of course, the third of these are old ones. So yeah, my subscribers they know that we've been talking about this one before, and of course, at 3 years, the people they say if you have a big object, and it will not change with one day. It takes time. But what is 10 years? What is 20 years? What is 30 years? But starting from let's see here. imagine if you start seeing it like 2022, or you have 2019. So let's say 7 years from 2019, because we use the seven of from the tribulation. Always talking about seven. Let's say 7 years from 2020, 27, 26, maybe. Understand how I calculate the tribulation? Of course, we don't nothing know for sure. So just speculating here. Nobody knows. Only the Father, the Most High, He knows the time and the hour. We are speculating, so we don't know about when and stuff will happen. But we just like we want to just document the sky. We're not saying anything. We are just saying let's watch the sky and see what is up. And this is nice for you to take a break from other news. What's going on in the world is terrible, and it won't stop. Even they sometimes they say they are trying to have peace, but it's not working out in some places. Hopefully, we have peace everywhere and can enjoy this one. You see here, spaceship behind the chimney. People, this is, and here it goes. See how it's doing about the building. And then here, I'm showing you sometimes some sightings several times, but this is from today, 1st of April, 18:35 p.m. This is what I'm talking about. But we have this from last night. Also, these ones you see the colors, very fascinating. We have also a spaceship here, and here we have the moon, and we have this one here. See the bluish and the yellowish in one region, and then you have these colors. So, of course, many will say this is lens flare reflecting this lamp, but of course, we said that it was raining a little bit, and some water came on the screen or webcam, and it was like that. But of course, what is behind is reflecting light on this side. So there is something is behind people. So just saying there is something behind. So the lamp is helping, but even they take out the lamp, we will see more eventually, because what is behind the lamp? This is what I'm saying. There's something behind the lamp, and because of the brightness of the lamp, we cannot see it. So don't worry about this little one. Just saying what's behind the lamp is the most important. So we move on, and I'm trying to see if I can have several cameras, several phones. So check if you can see behind the lamp. It is very important for us to know that, because the horizon, something with doing with the horizon, because it's reaching the horizon, it is how we see it. Because even it goes the Earth rotate 360 degrees around its axis every day and night, 24 hours. This spaceship of Milano here is still talking about it. We're talking about also the rotation of the Earth, 24 hours. And when it rotates, I say we see the morning star incoming at night, the whole night, because it's the other side of the sun. And even if in winter, in summer, in spring, and in autumn, all seasons. This is explained by the height of the Earth compared to the incoming. then morning star Nibiru, and IBRRU. So like Earth, you don't have they are not sitting on a flat Earth. So Nibiru is not really sitting on a flat Earth. They are in the sky, and the sun in between. Let's say that, and when the sun is behind the Earth, let's say the sun is moving and it goes behind the Earth. You see Nibiru straight up. Of course, the sun is not moving, the Earth is moving. But just giving an example. So this is at night, at day and night, and then when it is summer, uh, the Earth comes near to the sun in like let's say in distance. It doesn't affect anything. You see, only thing it is the reversal of the direction because of the magnetic forces. It will rotate so that we see the sun will shine from the west. And because the Earth will rotate other way around because of the magnetic forces. This is what causes us to see the sun rising from the, the sun will not move. The sun not move, but the Earth will see the sun shining from the west while Nibiru is swinging around the sun. This happens when it rotates, it goes behind the sun and then goes complete one rotation around the sun each 3,600 years. Last time it was 1,500 BC. Moses Exodus affected the water. He could escape with his people from Egypt because of the effect of the weather, and he had knowledge about Nibiru, the morning star. So I'm not saying I have any connection to that some kind of events, but it was Hebrews, the Hebrews, the Nibiruans, or the Anunnaki on Earth. Talked about this one before. Bloodline, royal bloodline, and stuff like that. The chosen one. That's why we talk about Israel. And El, we talked about El, Allah, Elohim, Ila, Ili, Ilu, and Anu. All is from the Il, the also Canaanites, Il and Yahweh, Jehovah, and Ashira, son and daughter, married together. So this is Ashira, Asher. Asher also in Aye, Asher, Aye. Asher and Ashira were married. So all is connected together. And Ashira in Arabic means the tribe, and it is represented by the tree. And the tree is the Christmas tree we celebrate when we celebrate Jesus Christ's birth. But actually, we're celebrating the woman, the balance, the goddess, and of course, when God Anu he separated from his wife, he went up to heaven, and the humans started worshipping his wife or his daughter Inanna in Iraq, in Mesopotamia. This is first time a woman became a goddess. After King Anu was worshipped first in Iraq, in Mesopotamia, in the Sumerians. So of course, even the Akkadians and the Babylonians, they have this kind of worship. It went from Anu to Inanna to Tammuzid, her husband, who died for her. Just like Romeo, if you love someone, really, really love, you do whatever, you die to save your lover. This is what Jesus Christ did. And his lover was Eve, not in that like his wife, but like his sister. You want to understand? He was the serpent talking and walking, and he tried to convince Eve to take from the knowledge, because knowledge, if you have knowledge, you can have sex. But if you don't have knowledge, it's not good to have sex because otherwise you go on raping and stuff like that. So this is very important. You have the balance between man and woman. You need to have knowledge, and the knowledge you have it when you have light. You need to have light. The light is in us, but the knowledge is from the tree. It is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That Jesus Christ, as a serpent, wise serpent, meaning Zida, in the Sumerian story, he told her to eat from it and not to fear death, because it is the knowledge that give you the oil, and you need to have the oil to enter heaven. Without the oil, you cannot. You need to have knowledge to be judged. So if you judge, you can go further, advance to the next level. This you have oil. If you don't have the oil, you cannot advance. You're stuck in the 3D dimension. You need to have the oil. And the oil is, of course, talking about the oil from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So we continue. See this spaceship of King Anu. See us doing above the clouds. So, of course, it will not be easy for me to say what it is in actuality. They said all this kind of fruits, but of course, I cannot say. But go back to my all of you. We don't talk stuff, maybe illegal. Talk about the stuff, and even what is in that region, Mesopotamia. It is known for the oil. This country they have oil, another kind of oil, but they have normal oil and other oil. But of course, we don't talk about this stuff here on my channel because it's very sensitive subject. So yeah, knowledge is good, but of course you can have knowledge to do evil as well. So by taking in knowledge, it's not enough. You have knowledge and choose side. So you take from the oil, you take from the tree, and the wise serpent will help you out. So you have the oil when it's needed to enter heaven, to enter the wedding, everlasting wedding, actually, between our Father in heaven and His kingdom, reunion. Also, the morning star, maybe it is, see, the Holy Spirit, like planet or something like that. This is spaceship. The planet is key, Gaia, Earth. This is the female, and the heaven is the husband of the Earth, and he goes away like Tammuzid. Tammuzid, the month of July, representing the summer, and he went to hell to save his lover Inanna, daughter of Anu, from heaven, from hell. So he went down to save her, like they changed him for her. Uh, so he comes back every year in the month of July. That's why Tammuz actually is where Damascus, city of Damascus, capital of Syria, got its name. and even mentioned in the Bible in the Old Testament. And the woman sat there and wept for Tammuz outside the temple. He was known, he was worshipped, and talked about even the moon worship. For Inanna, it can be interchangeable with Hathor. Hathor, she will have a horn on her head, horns on her head. She's the queen of the moon, or the wife of the moon, because the moon also is a male sometimes, and especially in Arabic countries. So we know how we have a moon female and the moon a male, and we have Inanna also representing the moon, because some people this it is the moon's daughter, but it's sin. She is daughter of the sin of sin, Inanna, and some say she is daughter of Anu, and some have said even she is wife of Anu, but I cannot find anywhere. Maybe somebody is trying to claim Inanna is Antu, the wife of Anu, because the wife of Anu is Tiamat. It's talking about King An, talking about Abzu, the first generation of gods. They were killed by Marduk, 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 also Melkart, I believe, and Moloch, and he has many names, even Set, and Marduk is angry with the female goddess. Even he is from her, and he call her dragon all the time, and he kill her, and he's not a dragon, but he got company by a dragon. This is what I'm looking at. And then he's become a symbol is the dragon, but of course Marduk is not maybe shapeshifter. I don't know, but we have Enki. His father is from Orion, and talked about the queen and the reptilians. I talked about this stuff before. This is the repeat. Just showing you the picture from today. And talking about, you see the clouds, people. This is very amazing to see this structure and this 90 degrees angles in the cloud formation. This look like the door of a house, and you see the blackish behind the whitish. This is in the sky. See this stuff here, this stuff, people. Really, really amazing to like meditate on. And yeah, you need to use some other side of the brain, one side that is not for calculation, not for mathematics, the other one for fantasy and dreams, so you can survive. You need to have two. When you walk, you need to take one step, the left leg, and then the right leg. Like to walk, you need to use both. So you need to boost use to you need to use both sides of the brain to keep your mental health. You keep you like surviving, because it is trying to use one kind or one side of the brain. That is for the mathematics and the calculation and the logic thinking. So sometimes you don't need to have logic thinking, but you need to do it when you are searching for something that you cannot find in regular way. Just like Jesus Christ, he said, the one who went fishing and didn't find fish, he said, try the other side of the river and he meant right the other side of the brain. This is what is explained by the third eye that Jesus Christ he said if your eye is bright and like open up, the whole body will be bright. It's talking about what eye it is. We have two eyes. So Jesus Christ was talking about the third eye. We have it above our eyes. And this is the third eye connected to spiritual knowledge, I believe. So yeah, this is Spaceship of Milano from today. I don't want to make this one long video, but I went on talking. Let me see the date. And it went up here. And then here. And then here. So, then it went down. It went down actually. So yeah, this is what we were looking at before it went. It was cut. The stream was cut. Sorry for that one. See it? Spaceship from King Anu. Spaceship of King Anu from too early today. You see how it's doing. This is first day in spring in Western Europe and where I'm at, and this is Switzerland. You see the Switzerland. You see spaceship of King Anu, king of the heavens, actually always controlling the skies. Always, always, always. Because King Anu is king of heaven, and this is what we see. If we watch, if we don't watch, because we have other stuff to do, but if you have some kind of taking interest, watch this one. Maybe you'll find some enjoyment, and hopefully everybody will feel like I'm feeling. This is very nice to watch, actually, and this is a miracle. Happens each second because the Father of humans is the Most High Anu. He's very loving. We cannot imagine how much He loves us, and He will save us all evil and destruction. So this is the last picture I had from today. So thank you for watching and have a great day.